I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Back on my feet after I fell down. Always ready for a fight, never back down. At this point, I'm fighting for pride, I'm fighting for light. Reputation on the line, so I'm fighting for mine.
All right, let's get it.
You ain't gotta really like me, but you must respect me.
These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with a projectile. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Can't tech the throw. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player two picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Fight.
Where you going?
Denies that throw attempt. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. And a super activate. looking to score some juicy damage. Player 2 chases them down. Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off here. Misses the drive impact. Heading into the end. Gets him. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Can't tech the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Throws them to negate the block. Going in. Gets scooped from down low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Player 1 will look to a blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. What'll happen? Throw is denied. What a read! We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Fighting ground. 1-on-1.
What stage will they choose? The stage is set. It's time to select a character.
All right, let's get it.
All right.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Fires off an overdrive art. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. Takes a trip. With the throw. All right, what's coming up next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Just out of range for that throw. Nails the anti-air. Did this super art connect? Pops for the level 1 Vulcan blast. Shinku Hadouken! Life lead opens up. Going in? KO! Player 2 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round 2. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Can they further capitalize on that? Oh, easy tech. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Lets off a projectile to waste time. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 has the meter lead. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. The damage is really piling up now. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. They need to rely on their instinct. Just goes for it and just in there. Player 2 straight up put their opponent on a poster.
Round 3. Fight.
Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Rising uppercut. Player 2 chases them down. big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Smart play with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. A super art? Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Ooh, what a smart throw! Going in, fires off a Shinku Hadouken. Player 2 needs to use the low heavy. Oh, rethrows them. Okay, here we go. This flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Back to the character select screen. Seems to be more to settle their nerves than anything else. Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets the crosser. Rattles them with a beautifully placed jump in. Still slugging it out here. All right, what's coming up next? Checks them with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Takes a trip. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Neither of them goes for the super art. KO. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
Was looking for that jump attack. Starts off zoning with fireball. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Sticks the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. What's going to be the play here with this kind of meter gap? Just out of range for that throw. Are we going to see a comeback here? Knockdown and... Oh, a gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Sandblast. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. The level 3 super. Looking to make them feel it. Can they keep on him? Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Genius read Shinku Hadouken. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can absolutely relentless. Going on the offensive? Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Doesn't take the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sticks the jump in. The impact gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Slips the grab. Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Will that super be the turning point? Pressuring the situation with the charge in. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Round 2. Fight.
What'll happen this round? Checks with the projectile. elements early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 has the super meter lead and may want to try to pitch a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. They need to hold out. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. This is a real back and forth match for Scene. They definitely know what the other is capable of. It charges forward. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Checks them with a projectile. Sandblast!
Oh, you should have.
Can't tech the throw. Fires off the Shifu Hadouken. Going in? Player 1, they were not clear for takeoff. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
Goes to the overdrive. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Opt for the super art. No time to be stingy. Aiming for some big damage with a level 3 super. How's this round going to develop? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. All that effort for so little payoff. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Brushes off the impact. Goes for the super art? Will that super be the turning point? Jumps? Blocks the impact. Forcefully closes the gap. Oh, whiffs the throw. Blossom! What's the next move? Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Fires off the Shifu Hadouken. The super doesn't hit. Goes for the level 2 super eraser. Set up the punching bag. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff. Drive rush to keep it going. That was a brutal cross-up. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
Next up, stage selection. It's time to select the fighters.
Heroic as a tiger is. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started
All right,
young,
I'm
super
ready.
hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strifing and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's
All
my
right,
legacy.
let's get it.
Greatest of all time, that's my
Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in finds the mark. The throw is escaped. These two fighters are perfectly synced. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. What are they thinking here? Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Get right in there. The jump in is denied. Takes a trip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Grabs them. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 chases them down, adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. What a finish. Great meat in the life gauge there. Player 2 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes with the projectile for the opening shot. What are both fighters plotting? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Oh, easy tech. Player one has the meter lead. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Goes for the super art? Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Well-timed corner switch. Taking stock. In a dire situation, charges forward. Shinku Hadouken! Both fighters planning something? Fires off the Shinku Hadouken! Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Goes air to air and takes their turn. KO! Player two is winning with the greatest of ease.
Round 3. Fight.
Bending that drive gauge. Very slick with the combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Oh, they were looking for that overhead. Smart play with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Going in? Burnout activates. In there! Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps in. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player two chases them down. Shoots off a fireball up close. Taking stock. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any KO. Player two will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes quick on the draw. Really going for it. The SA's good. What now? Blocks the jump in. Goes for the drive rush there. Moves performed off a drive rush get extra plus frames, making for a potentially high return. Opts for the throw. Oh, easy tech. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Will this super art connect? Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. Player two chases them down. Knockdown and... In a dire situation, they couldn't shake the projectile. Player two is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Sandblast. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Strings it. Shinku Hadouken. The super doesn't hit. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Breaks the block with a throw. Going in. Life lead is there, but charges up the plasma. What's next? Player one needs to use their drive, but what a read with that anti-air. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Jumps? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. Brushes off the impact. And a super KO. Player two picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Round 2. Fight.
Checks with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Neither of them, they're going for the super art? A quick breather. Are we good? Hey, oh! Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
The impact doesn't do anything. Are we going to see some fireworks? Impact's a no-go. You can block impacts, but you're going to lose some drive gauge when you do. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Knockdown and... You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Throws a fireball. Smart play with the throw. Going in? It's a good spot to use the super. Yo, are they actually dead?
Yo, you good?
They're not dead. This fight's not okay. Oh. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
Time to select a stage. The stage is set. It's time to select a character.
I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned
All right,
my
let's
lessons.
get it. All right,
I realize I gotta kill them with my blessings. I'm working hard every day.
Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Knockdown. Well-timed corner switch. Checks them with the projectile. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning trick. Takes a trip. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. With the life gap, X wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Tries to bait him with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them.
Too slow!
Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? Player 1 has the meter lead. Goes for the super art? How's this round going to develop? Medium kick! In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 2 closes it with a classic corner throw. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. The super armor does its job. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. What'll happen here? Manages to, what a smart throw! Scrapping it out, up charges forward. Player Shinku Hadouken! The super doesn't hit! Fires off the Shinku Hadouken! Oh, here we go! Changes the pace with the fire! You've gotta be, digs in deep to get that drive in. What's next? Are they trying to drive him back? Misses! No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4. Fight.
Pokes with a medium kick. Checks him with a projectile. Player 1 spent a chunk of their SA meter and enters the round with a deficit. They've got to be extra careful. Still very early in the round. The Pale Rider hits. Now they've got him trapped. How are they going to get out? Will that super be the turning point? Grabs and throws him away. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive flushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 1 knew the throw was coming. Close range projectile. Their spacing is so on point right now. This is gonna hurt. Put the exclamation point up. More fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Lincoln closes it out. This match ain't over yet.
Fight. Round. Fight.
There's nothing stops this train. Who's going to steal this win? That's Lindsay. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Amazing. Oh, yo, raw super here. Throws them. Both sides. Drops that off. They are more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Hit them with the Aurora. A real test of nerves here. This is what a finish. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Throws a fireball. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Punishes there with the drive impact. Really laying on the pressure. Still slugging it out here. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Takes a trip. Neither can lean on their drive too hard right now. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. And it brings out the super art. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Round 2. Fight.
Overdrive. What'll happen this round? Solid combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Misses the drive impact. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with Fireball. Projectile to try and change the situation. Gets him. Player one is making this look so easy.
Round 3. Fight!
Sandblast! How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Can't tech the throw? Were they baiting them into that? Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attacks left them wide open. Brushes that off and keeps going. Perfect input, not letting up. Fights out of the corner. Burnout activates. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. They just made that very tricky combo look easy. In there. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. back to the character select screen. Seems to be more to settle their nerves than anything else.
All right, let's get it. I learned all my lessons. I realized I gotta kill all my blessings.
Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Are they trying to bait out the jump? Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Knockdown. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 chases them down. Grabs them. Knockdown. Picks the drive reversal. Decides to meet them in the air. KO. Player 2 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Round 2. Fight.
Starts off zoning with fireballs. Oh, with the drive impact. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Oh! Player 2 chases them down. If they can't escape this, and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Will this super art be enough? Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 1 is making this look so easy.
Too easy.
Round 3. Fight.
Gets the jump in. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Cuts in with the drive impact. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. A quick breather. Now, can they finish the job? Their life is smart play to stop the KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
Next up, stage selection. Our stage has been decided. Next up are the characters.
I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been
All right,
trying me, I learned
I'm
all
ready.
my lessons. I realized I
All
gotta
right,
kill
let's
all
get
my
it.
blessings. I'm working
Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Let us begin.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jumping. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Throwing on even more pressure with the fireball. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? A throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 2 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match.
Fight.
What are both fighters plotting? Gets a good read on their opponent. Solid throw tag. Player 1 got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Takes a trip. Player 1 takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Knockdown. Throws them to start the corner pressure. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? All right, what's coming up next? In a dire situation. Shinku Hadouken! The soup in there! Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Sandblast! Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so far. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. The level 3 super, looking to make them feel it.
Yo, you good?
Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic work with that combo. Awesome! Shinku Hadouken! The super doesn't untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Round 1. Fight.
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Shoots off a fireball up close. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Drive lead. That was a tough cross-up. Player 2 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Round 2. Fight.
They go for the forward jump to start the round, looking to make something happen. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Gets a normal hit and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Neither fighter can rely on their drive anymore. Will they be able to manage what little drop? Burnout activates! Life lead opens up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? And the throw ends the round. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Hits them with a stop and block. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Early round decisions are good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. A quick breather. Throws a fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting! Both fighters planning something? Rushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 can't use any drop, baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? The throw whips. A quick brief experiencing burnout. Hits them with a stop and bop. Player 2, all the throw connects. What's this Shinku Hado gonna do? What were they thinking? Player 1 can't use any drive moves. A fireball at that range? I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4. Fight.
Awesome! Are we going to see some fireworks here? Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Now, can they finish the job? Grabs and throws them away. The throw missed. What's the next move? Player 2 in there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sticks the combo. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Goes for the surprise rush in. Throw whips. Oh. Brushes off the throw. Throws him down. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? And goes for the super art? Takes in the throw. Player 2 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round 2. Fight.
Great work finding the opening. The drive impact connected them a sweet punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Sticks the combo. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Goes for the super art? Next hit will end KO. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Sandblast. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Grabs him. Closes the gap for the grab. Can't tech the throw. What'll happen here? Player 2 has the life lead. And it's a good spot to use the super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here.
Yo, you good?
Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff. This is a turning point. Finds the target. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins of this KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.